Good day, I am Bridget Tablatin and today I will be performing medical hand washing techniques return demonstration. Hand hygiene is the most important method of preventing the spread of infection. That is why hand washing should be performed thoroughly, properly, and consistently. Prior to the conduct of the procedure, first ensure that equipments to be used are complete and ready. This includes an easy-to-reach sink, warm water, antimicrobial soap, and clean paper towels. Preparing all the needed equipment beforehand organizes the procedure and minimizes the consumption of time, energy, and effort. Next, we'll have to stand in front of the sink and remember that the sink is a contaminated area, so we must avoid touching it. Our uniforms must not touch the sink as well. In the event that we accidentally touch the sink while in the process of washing our hand, we must start over again to prevent the transfer of microorganisms.
Hey everyone, today we'll be performing hand washing, but before we start, we should remove all the jewelries that are in place in our hands, be it wristwatches, bracelets, or rings.
Check hands if there are abrasions, cuts, or open wounds because they can harbor high concentration of microorganisms. Using a clean paper towel, let's turn on the faucet. Remember that the faucet is contaminated. Adjust the water temperature and force. Using warm water removes less of the protective oil of the skin. Wet your hands and wrists and keep your fingers pointed down. Your fingers are considered to be more contaminated than your lower hand, so keeping it pointed down keeps the water from running up to your forearms. Dispense the antibacterial soap in a cupped hand. Soap is very important as it cleanses by emulsifying fats and oils and it lowers surface tension. With firm rubbing circular motion, wash your hands for at least 10 to 15 seconds in the following manner. Palm to palm. Remember that rubbing in circular motion creates friction and friction helps remove microorganisms. Back of the hands. Rub your right palm over the dorsum of your left hand with fingers interlaced, then vice versa. Remember that your hands has 4 sides. Make sure to clean every side. Finger interlacing. Interlacing your fingers cleans the interdigital spaces in your hands. Also remember to make sure that you lather your hands with enough antibacterial soap because the more you lather, the more it will eradicate microorganisms. Next are your thumbs. Rub the thumb in a rotational manner. Rubbing creates friction. It mechanically loosens dirt and microorganisms. Continue to do the circular motion and interlacing to clean its interdigital spaces. Now it's palm and nails. Interlocking and interlacing fingers ensures that all surfaces are cleansed. Fingernails. Clasp your fingernails and rub it against the other palm. This is to make sure that the fingernails are cleansed as microorganisms can lodge inside the fingernails. This is why we avoid having long nails. Now your wrists. Rub the wrist as this area may also be contaminated. We are now going to rinse off our hands in running water. Rinsing mechanically washes off the dirt and microorganisms into the sink. Avoid splashing water onto your uniform because microorganisms travel faster and thrive best in moist areas. Thoroughly clean your hands and make sure that it's free from soap, as soap left on skin causes drying and can cause skin irritation. Next, we're gonna dry off our hands using a clean paper towel, and after that, dispose the paper towel properly. Our hands are now considered free from contamination, so turn off the sink by using a clean paper towel to avoid contamination.